we gotta do that. Gotta make money every day so we can live well. Gotta do the best thing and you gotta live long, but be strong. Cause I love my society, so I keep strong. But they keep on denying me. Play this dubbing, keep on rewinding it. One, I tell you about this lady called Tina. Living in the flat, she became a drug dealer. Time went past, she mixed with wrong niggas that's always on the road, making roll figure. Then Tina stepped the game out, she became bigger. With the link that she had, she became sicker. Now I'm hearing bad news, Tina's in prison. Why you gotta keep it real when you live in the streets? Man, I'm not eager, picture back who snitched at Tina. I'm not eager, picture back who snitched at Tina. Yeah.
Strong, my friends. Follow all your dreams.
It means if you have a chance to make an impact and be part of, let's say, an association that can help youth to achieve their goals, will you be helpful?
Of course I would be helpful. I mean, I'm a boxer as it is. I go to a boxing club just down the road. That is straight away, that's helping out, not helping out the community, but I'm incorporating myself into it. I'm helping out little children. I'm trying to get them more interested in things like boxing or skateboarding, because if they've got these things to take up their time, then they won't have to rely on going out on the streets and stealing and selling drugs and whatnot. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to instill into young people that there is something else that you can do, and if you keep yourself occupied, work hard, you'll get everything that you want. Everything will come easy to you.
Definitely.
Just like talking. People these days, they want everything for nothing. They're not prepared to put the work in that. You need it.
There's no real jobs out there now. Like this used to be a trade-oriented country. Everything used to be made here. Everything used to be like manufactured and then exported. Like, but not anymore. Like everything gets imported. There's all the jobs are gone. It's a nightmare. It's just a nightmare to get anything. Just people nowadays just want to go out. They don't want to earn their way. I mean, it's becoming harder and harder. People keep cutting all the jobs. You know, it's down to like everything, like the army, all the civil services. People just ain't got the money. People ain't got the drive anymore. People haven't got the drive to go out and earn their way anymore. And it's pretty shit, really.
Do you think, guys, that the authority of today, you know, being really harsh on young people,
was to try and improve their relationships with younger people?
Yes.
If they was to do that, they would get a much more of a better response from young people. If they was, say, I'm just putting hearsay into words, maybe do a course into how to deal with young people, how to get around the things that they say, how to stop their aggression and whatnot. Because a lot of young people, I'd say about 90% of the young people in this country, in London, dislike the police merely because they're unfair. They don't stick to rules and regulations. They go over, they take the piss, especially if you're black or if you're of another ethnicity. They take even more of the piss. I mean, I've known little kids from my school who have been the most wholesome kids, good grades, hard earners, they have a job, get pulled over by the police and get treated like scumbags. And I feel that if you're doing something to maybe disuse the community, like say sell heroin or crack cocaine or something like that, then yeah, by all means. But if you're doing something like trying to find something to do, which is the main problem in this country, is a lot of kids are bored and they don't have nothing to do. There's no youth centres, or not enough kids know about the youth centres for them to be able to occupy their time efficiently. But if there was something like that to be put in place, then I reckon it would improve the police relationships with young people.
I personally don't think it's got anything to do with race, though, Nick. It's not, because I'm white, yeah? I've been stopped 35, 40 times.
Wow.
Yeah, no, fair enough, sometimes it's race related, yeah? Or it's something to do with that, but it's not necessarily all the time. It's just a general outlook of younger people in general, because they think everyone's tied into the same band. They're all. It's like young person, he's got to be going out robbing or thieving or dealing drugs or whatever. It's not the case. Alright, fair enough. Sometimes it's however many percent it is, it's like racial, or what did you say it was? Racial. Yeah, well, whatever. Yeah, but it's not always the case. I mean, people have been at it over the last 20 years. People have had it drummed into their heads that the police are against people. They're not necessarily, but the job they have, yeah, is quite hard nowadays. Because everyone just wants to shout at them and try and beat them up and just try and make hassle for themselves. So if you do that, you're going to get stopped and you're going to get searched. To me, it don't really...
We have a project here in Bromley.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I have a project called Youth Connection and Summer Camp.
Yeah.
You know, that will start in 3 months' time. Do you think that will help? Because the thing is, it will be with music, acting, everything.
It's not about whether the schemes will help. It's whether people want
to be involved in there. Yeah.
It's whether people want to take the steps to bother to do something. If they're not bothered, then they're not. Things wouldn't really be that successful. But
because the thing is, you know, when I say that Youth Connection is mean young people for the age of 16 to 26 will come in. If they like music, they can do some music. They can do whatever they want. Do you think that will be an help, especially for the borough of Bromley first?
There, definitely, but at the same point, it's whether or not they want to help themselves.
Yes.
Like the youth of today, I will say, we think we're owed something. That's what I think it is. Like, you see everyone just going around, it's all money orientated at the end of the day. There's not enough going around.
Like, people used to do voluntary work. People don't want to, they just want to see money, they want to get rich, they want to get everything, but you've got to start at the bottom to work yourself up. You can't just go, oh, I'm going to get loads of money, I'm going to do this and that, because it doesn't work like that. People, you have to earn your way. Do you know what I mean? I don't know.
I went to a job center and I registered there because I don't have a job, and start signing on. So one day they have this security course wherein they asked me to go and join them, and I sit this exam, and I passed the exam, the literacy exam, and I was enrolled in the course for 2 weeks and a half. I went and I did the security course and I passed, and I got the 2 certificates. But before then, before they sent me to this course, they told me that if I pass, they will apply for the license for me. And when I passed, when I went there, instead, they said, oh, you have to get the job first before we apply the license for you. And that's my dilemma. I don't have money to apply for this license. And now, how can I work when every security job, they need somebody with the license, the SIA license? You see, they told me to go and do this course. I finished doing the course. And now, instead of they apply for the license for me to look after the job, they said until I got the security job, I have to get a letter from the company, any company, before they can apply for a license for me. I have tried all over, nobody accepted me. That's my problem.
What do you think about the situation in Britain today concerning jobs?
They're alright, just that the price of jobs is going higher, the demand is higher, but nobody wants to work for free no more.
It's been no one wanted to work for free.
Well, when I say free, if you offer somebody minimum wage, the first thing they say is not good enough. They want to go straight on 10, 12 pounds an hour. You can't afford that as a small business.
Wow.
So you struggle.
I thought youth today have that, you know, that strength to make things happen.
Yeah, but they don't want to work for more than 2 hours at a time because they want their youth life. They want their social life. So social life is taking over employment.
Wow.
You see the kids around here, you know, 18, 20-year-olds, they're on the streets 20 hours on the day and 4 hours, if anything, they have the job. It's not good enough, really.
Most of the people don't want to do this job. Is it really hard?
It is really hard, yeah.
But pay-wise, did he pay what? He pay good?
It's alright, it's not too bad. It's better paid jobs, but
It's better than the job centre though.
pays the bills.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.